Hi folks, this is a video response to a comment I made to a fellow backpacker who had purchased, or who has the same minimalist stove here from GSI, or sorry, not the stove, the pot, and I had purchased it while I was traveling. Found out that there's a nice little, slip hole here, sipping hole here that you can drink from, and two little holes here. But I realized that it actually had slower boiling times, so I ended up just using a little tin can lid with the pot as well for faster boil times. And he asked me how much was affected by, and I said, you know what, I really don't remember. So here's a quick video with the usual 2 cups of water in here, and I'm using just a normal beer can stove. Actually, this is from I think it's batchstoves.com, STOVEZ.com, and I'll just check it up, and I'll put it in the comment if I remember to do that. If not, okay, sorry, I'll figure it out. So what we'll do is we'll get this blooming, and then we'll put it on and see how long it takes. Got a little stopwatch here. I think that's showing up. I'll start it once it blooms, and I dump this on, and we'll see the boiling time difference. The temperature right now is somewhere between 5 to 7 Celsius. I have to double check that again with light winds. I don't really have a thermometer out here to check it out, but I was online and checked the temperature around here. So it is raining, you probably hear that. So just waiting for the stove here to bloom. Once it does, we'll dump it on. So again, I'm doing the first test with the lid, and I first bought this when I was by the Oregon coast, and what happened was the temperature there was -5 to -8 Celsius, and I was wondering why it was taking so long to boil, and I figured, well, you know what, too much heat was being lost out of that little hole there. So that's where I came about to using this. So, let's see, there we go, it's starting to bloom. And let's put it on top. And we'll start it. Alright. We're at 4 minutes 22 seconds now. I think I hear it kind of starting to bubble a bit. I'm gonna leave it on till we're sure that there's a good roar going. And you know what? If I take a look through the little cheater hole, the little slip hole that I was telling you guys about, it's steaming out, as you can see, and it's not quite bubbling yet. It's just starting to make little bubbles. Alright, let's have a quick look. Yep, bubbles on the bottom of the pot. I think you can see that. Yes, you can. So we'll leave that be. Probably about another minute. Obviously putting a little bit too much veal. Put in about an ounce. Probably really only need about 3/4 of an ounce. But I figured, hey, it's probably a little colder tonight than the usual nice room temperature inside the house, you know, hovering around, I don't know, 17 Celsius instead, being indoors with no wind. Okay, let's take a look. I don't hear it on a full rolling boil yet, but it's getting there. Oops, sorry. We're at 6 minutes 10 seconds now, and still, well, it's getting there. There we go. You can maybe hear it now over the rain. So there you go. It's bubbling. So I'd say about 6 minutes 30. If you want to be, if this is, you know, you're out and about and you're worried about the water, you probably let it really bubble a lot more than what we're seeing here. Oh, hang on. I should have used my headlamp instead. But anyways, alright, on to the lid instead. So that was probably about 6 minutes 30. And no, I did use the right amount of fuel.